the next one I want to bring you is Isoroom. So remember this one, we bought you quite close to mint. I'm sure the PFPs, and remember we were saying we're pretty sure that they're going to look quite different because there were really a lot of different combinations. And when you scroll down OpenSea, all right, so these two, just because they've got the same walls, but when you look a little deeper, you can see quite clearly, but not like a Mechaverse, whatever that one that was hyped. We got to remember that name, Morland. Not like that where you can't tell that, okay, these two look very freaking similar. These two over here.
Yeah,
this
they
one,
do.
I can
Yeah.
see there's a difference there, but I really have to look.
There's like
So
two features that are three features.
Yeah, they both got the same bed and the same pictures, and those two look very, very similar. These two look a bit similar, different bed, but yeah. So that was always a bit of a concern. I do think they've done well considering that they all are square blocks that are rooms. Yeah, I mean, remember these are the Genesis ones. So mint price, I think it was around 0.1 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely wasn't more than that. They did go up to about 0.3, I think. Yeah, all the way up to 0.3. Stayed stable. Guess what happened here, Morland?
The reveal.
A reveal. We had the dip over. You see, that's what I'm talking about. The dip happens.
It's not many
over
sales happening either.
A day or two.
There's
Yeah.
not many sales, or I don't know how many. Oh,
So
I don't know. The bar just
67, 36, 270, 53, 33.
The
Remember
bar
a few
graph
things.
just looks a little bit. It just looked small to me.
Yeah.
I was expecting lower.
50 sales is not massive, but just remember a couple of things. You're dealing with a 3,000 collection, so it's equivalent to 150 sales in a 9,000 collection. That's number one. And number two, I do think you've got quite a diamond-handed community here because these are the Genesis rooms, and there are a lot of future benefits to being a Genesis holder. A lot. So, good owner count.
66% holding.
Exactly, 66.666%, which is great. Floor price above mint price. Volume, look, this was never going to be that hyped PFP project. This is a metaverse play. It's a longer term hold. I minted at whatever it was, and I haven't looked at the floor since today. So I'm really not interested, which is usually a bullish sign, because if you're not worried about the fluctuations in the floor price, that means the project has got you in its grips. It's promising you things in the future, and that's something that I would advise any project to really get into, is not worry so much about manipulating the market, such as the floor price, and kicking out the people that don't believe in the project and trying to control everything that you can't. Rather work on the expectations of your holders, meaning give them something to hold for. Forget the selling, and give them something to hold for. If you look at anything that's pumping now, Bored Apes has got a token coming out. Otherwise, at 100 Ethereum, which is what a Bored Ape is sitting at, 100 Ethereum. Okay, that's a 50% rise in the last 2 months, and it was already high. 50 Ethereum is proper life-changing money. No one is selling. Okay, obviously there's a few. Percentage-wise, no one is selling. Why? Because people know what they're getting in the future, and they're bullish about the future. And that's it. If you can keep your community informed and have a proper, well thought out roadmap that is delivering real value, you don't need to look at the floor price, and you don't need to sweep the floor, and you need to worry about any of that. All you need to worry about is delivering that value, and initially make sure that whatever you deliver is exciting to your holders, and communicate it properly, and then you're in a winner. So, and I am biased. I hold one, but there's not a lot of ETH in it for me. I mean, I'm not trying to pump anything. I do believe long-term in this, just like properties, which I'm not a holder in. I believe in long-term, also 0.2. So if you're looking for a good entry-level land or metaverse project, properties number one, or this Genesis Isoroom, in my opinion, would be number two. It's a good entry point. You can't really find anything else equivalent at that price with property NFTs at the moment.
Definitely.
And that's your alpha. Yeah, that's the alpha. at the
looking
very end for the guys who are still here.
looking at metaverse plays and like trying to find an affordable one right now, like you
It's
can't.
impossible.
You can't. So and
NFT
just
Worlds is 4 ETH. Worldwide Webland is 2 ETH, give or take. You just can't do it. Even
yeah,
Metaverse
and
now
try
that
to
was zero point 0.6 is
and if
now
you're trying to
1.8.
if you want to try and buy land in Decentraland or Sandbox, like forget it. Like you
That's
have
overpriced, in my opinion, at the moment.
oh
It's
it
gone
yeah.
past the fair
Yeah.
value, and it will correct, in my opinion. And do your own research.